Hi there everyone, we are here once again, but not to draw, but to say farewell to yet another amazing year filled with art challenges and, well, artistic breakdowns. When I first got the idea to do videos on YouTube for my art, I was really excited to get into it. What I thought would have been criticism was actually the opposite. I was welcomed with compliments and boosts to my ego that I could have probably went without. Who am I kidding? Keep boosting my ego, I love it. All jokes aside, I love my art and I am so happy that you all have enjoyed it as well. In the past year, a lot has happened to all of us, but we have all made it through this crazy and exciting and fun year into a whole new year to explore. But today we are going to look back at my 5 favorite videos I have ever made in 2018. Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone for sticking by me with these videos, including my friends Jonathan and Cody. They have helped, whether it be by purchasing my art or just giving me some input for good ideas for future videos. And of course, I have to thank Edward Veal for his monthly contribution to my Patreon and being a huge help in all my upcoming videos by doing so. Edwig, you are amazing. With all that out of the way, we are saying farewell 2018 in 5, 4... Number 5 is Bailey J. Bailey is an incredible artist and extremely creative with her videos, and this is something I have always admired about her greatly. She seems to always have fun doing her videos and her projects and makes them interesting to the audience. She is one of my main motivations behind creating my own channel, which is also why I decided to draw her when she got 1 million subscribers this past year. Congrats again, Bailey. But I didn't stop there. Oh no. I actually decided to take it one step further and draw Bailey as the infamous Harley Quinn. Sketching my childhood's worst fear has made it to number 4 on my top 5 of 2018 list. This one might be raising some eyebrows because there wasn't really any intro or outro to this video, but it was the first time that I used my signature as seen by Austin logo. When I was a kid, I was so scared of Pennywise. It had me having nightmares of him doing terrible things. It made it so hard to sleep at night. I've never told anybody about that until now. As I grew up, it changed, and what was once a childhood fear is now one of my top favorite horror characters of all time. Tim Curry's amazing. And it introduced me to reading, and that has made me a huge Stephen King fan. Like, massive Stephen King fan. Love his books. Stephen, you're awesome. On top of all that, this piece was one of my earliest videos on YouTube to actually break 1,000 views, and just for that, it's earned its number 4 spot on my list. Number 3 is my top 5 animators video. That's a top 5 video in a top 5 video. How odd is that? Anyways, these 5 animators alongside a few other YouTubers is the entire reason I started watching YouTube on the regular. I saw my nephew watching an animation by the Odd Ones Out one day and thought I would check it out for myself. And that led me to watching Jaden Animations and watching Something Else YT and then Rebecca and Illy, and before you know it, I was watching almost every animator I could find. These animators bring people laughter and happiness, and that was something I really wanted to do myself. So here we have yet another major contribution to my reason for starting YouTube. Oh yeah, by the way, I still want to play James at Tetris. I know I could totally beat him. I'm awesome at Tetris, you don't even know. It's art, then Tetris. Those are the 2 things I'm good at. Each one of these animators in my top 5 animators video was a really huge inspiration. I'd like to thank them all right now for all of the things that they've done for me just by entertaining me, encouraging me. I've even had some give me shout outs. You guys are awesome. This piece of artwork was actually featured in the Odd Ones Out video at one point and in something else YT's video at one point. I'm not going to tell you when, because honestly they have a lot of great videos and you should have no problem watching as many as they have before you get to it, because these guys are amazing. And thanks again, you guys, for all your help. Number 2, what can I say about the king of art on YouTube? Jazza was probably one of the most incredible artists I've ever seen on YouTube, and he creates his videos in such a way that you yourself can learn something from them, even if they were just meant to be entertaining, which I find is a brilliant quality that I will be trying to capture in my future videos. Jazza is the main inspiration for me creating content on YouTube, and even though my views have dropped dramatically since I started, I will push forward and learn and grow. There are plenty of videos Jazza has done that has inspired me, and you can expect me to be trying some of those ideas out on my videos in the future, in 2019. Thank you, Jazza, for being a huge inspiration and having an amazing Joker impression so I could have a reason to draw you as the Joker. Before we move on to number 1, I just want you to take a moment and admire some of this art that never made it into videos during 2018. Number 1 is going to take a little bit of explaining. When I created this one, I had intended it to be the last Inktober piece, and I was going to give up. I didn't tell anybody this until now. It was going to end with this one, and I told myself I had to make it better than the rest. I had to really push it. And honestly, it came out phenomenal. It was great. A matter of fact, it had motivated me to push forward and finish Inktober. By doing so, I did something that not even Jazza was willing to do. I wasn't even sure if it was going to be possible. The word for this day was muddy, and the word itself was really hard to interpret into a piece of artwork. I can't even remember why I chose to do it this way, but I'm glad I did. That is why this is my number 1 video of 2018. Those were my top 5 favorites of 2018. When creating art, there are certain hurdles you must overcome to progress and improve. You must recognize your mistakes and fix them if possible. If it's not possible, then you must use the experience to do better next time. If you can utilize this quality in your life as well as your art, it'll make you a great artist and a better person overall. I've loved sharing my art with all of you during 2018, and I look forward to a full year of new art challenges and projects for me to share with you. With that said, if you have a different idea of what my top 5 should be, post your list below. I would love to see it. If you're new here, that's great. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, slam down on the subscribe button if you want to see more, and elbow drop that notification button if you want to know right away when I post a new video. But until next time, this has been As Seen by Austin. 2018's been a really fun year. I've learned a lot about art in 2018. It's just been great. It's been wonderful. And here's a link to a playlist with my top 5 videos where you can watch them all in one place. Or if you'd like to see my Inktober videos, which I did every day, in case you missed that. That was a lot of fun. You should totally see those. There's a playlist for that. And if you guys like, I got all my links to my social media and my Patreon in the description. Thank you all for watching. You guys are great.